Japan faces a stark population crisis. Deaths dramatically outpace births. Japan is facing a silent but profound emergency. A demographic crisis that could reshape the nation's future. For the first time since records began, Japan recorded nearly 1 million more deaths than births in a single year, highlighting the rapid aging and shrinking of its population. Just think about it. For every newborn in 2024, more than 2 lives were lost. What does a future with these numbers look like? Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba has called this a quiet emergency, emphasizing the gravity of the problem while promising new, family-supportive policies. Proposals on the table include free access to childcare services and more adaptable work schedules, aimed at making it easier for families to balance work and raising children. But here's where it gets controversial. So far, government incentives and reforms haven't moved the needle. Japan's birth rates remain stubbornly low. According to data just released by the Ministry of Internal Affairs and Communications, Japan's citizen population shrank by 908,574 people in 2024 alone, the steepest annual loss since official surveys started in 1968. This historic decline isn't just a number. Officials counted only 686,061 births, the lowest figure since record-keeping began in 1899, while nearly 1.6 million people died last year. This marks the 16th year in a row that Japan's population has declined. The results are already putting significant pressure on the country's pension funds and healthcare systems, which are vital to its growing elderly population. And this is the part most people miss. While Japan's population of nationals declines, the number of foreign residents has quietly climbed to a record-breaking 3.6 million people, accounting for nearly 3% of the whole population. The government has tested the waters with initiatives such as digital nomad visas and workforce training for foreign workers. Still, the idea of welcoming more immigrants sparks heated debate in a society known for its conservative values and historical reticence toward large-scale immigration. Looking at the overall picture, Japan's population fell by 0.44%, dropping to about 124.3 million at the start of 2025. More startlingly, nearly 30% of all Japanese are now 65 years or older, a figure only topped by Monaco worldwide, as per World Bank data. This top-heavy age structure has driven the working-age population, those aged 15 to 64, down to just 60%, raising urgent questions about who will sustain the nation's economy in the decades ahead. All across Japan, small towns and villages are feeling the impact as their populations dwindle. In fact, nearly 4 million homes have stood empty and abandoned over the past 20 years, revealing just how deeply the population crisis is biting. Despite years of government intervention, including housing assistance, extended parental leave, and more, real challenges persist. High living expenses, wage stagnation, and strict, demanding workplace cultures often deter young Japanese from starting families. Women, in particular, face entrenched traditional expectations, frequently finding themselves juggling careers with a lack of practical support in caregiving roles. Japan's fertility rate, the average number of children a woman will have in her lifetime, has remained at critically low levels since the 1970s. Experts warn that even if there's a dramatic upswing in births tomorrow, it could still take generations for any substantial demographic reversal. Here's a spark for debate. Should Japan open its doors wide to immigration as a possible solution, or hold firm to its traditions and double down on supporting native families? Is it too late for policies to make a meaningful difference? Or does cultural change need to go deeper? What do you think is the real solution? Economic reform, sweeping cultural shifts, or a brave new approach to immigration? Share your thoughts or disagreements below. This is a problem that could redefine Japan for decades.